Can you see? It's really easier. In the traffic or not, it's really easier. The shift, it's really soft. The old version doesn't have this kind of shift. Was harder and more tricky. It have a lot of dead points, like neutral or something like this. This one is perfect, and mostly for the traffic moment, it's not so hot. So you can see the temperature. It's more or less the same of the old version. It's across the 100 degrees, 101, but the aerodynamics, the motorcycle form. So how they put the fans and push out the hot air from you, it's completely different. So it's really a good incrementation. And yes, you can notice this summer I was in the city, more or less more of 35 grades, coming back from a travel trip, and that was horrible, but not killing my legs. Was hot because of course this is a Ducati, and they are now prepared to run in the traffic. They are prepared to run like a free horse. So they try to increment the possibility to run it in the city, and they did a good job, because of course now it's hot, but don't burn your legs. So really good stuff. And the shift, it's not so hard and it's not so aggressive. You can notice this completely, because if you have never ride a Ducati, the other one kind, was a really complicated drive it in the traffic on, because was so that on off moments. If you don't remember it, they was terribles. Now it's better. You can see you can stay around 2000 revolutions, and the motorcycle doesn't have this total off on off. Okay, was impacted a lot. All the Ducatis version, Panigale or other kind. I had a Super Sport too, and that was the same problem. In this one, this V2, no, it's perfect. You can just stay for the first gear and go slow without have all that bouncy moments with that horrible on off that was expecting from the old versions. So look, it's slow, it's calm, you can left and brake. If you hear the brake, it's because this is something that a lot of people complain, but it's Panigale. The brakes are made to warm up. So if you use it and the brakes started to be worms, you will not hear this noise, this whistle. So yes, now the motorcycle is cold. I'm just running from my house in the city, and of course you can hear it. But if you go outside and you run with the motorcycle, you don't have this problem. The whistle disappears completely because the brakes start to be warm and working good. So they need this for the rear brake. God damn it, this is cool. So talking about the shift, and the gears are really comfortable. I never noted dead points until now. Maybe I was accustomed. I have the habit to push with my foot into the gears, because having all the Ducatis that I had, they had a really hard gear, so my foot have the habit to push it. So if you came from another kind of motorcycle, that usually it's easier to just to leave a little push to change a gear. Okay, you need to take a new habit. Push it. So you want to put the third, push it. Second, push it. When you get down, you need to hear like a double push. It's like two movement, tac, tac. In that moment, on the second, you are sure that you are not finding a natural. So when you push down, yes. Try to feel this double push, double click. And nothing more about this. Oh, the position. If you want to talk about the position, yes, there is a huge incrementation. Huge successful position. You can see here there's a little bit putting up, so this little suspension here, and the position is incredible. They give you this little bit of space, this little bit of comfort that the old one version doesn't have it, because the old one was completely normal, was they had the below from here, so they was more or less at this size, this position, and that was really racing. So this position just it's the correct compromise. See, from all the people, they have a habit to drive with a semi-manubri, the lower ones. At this new position, it's really comfortable. It's not like a naked, but it's incredible. Now, about this, I want to have a little talk about the engine. So this engine reminds me the really old version of R section. Like, I don't know, my first R section of motorcycle in Ducati was a 749S, and that one was like remind me a lot this kind of engine. Was really to the short, so when you open the gas, you can find immediately the engine ready, so it's really fun. The old version, no, all the power and the 155 horses you will find, you was able to find it after the 18,000 19,000 revolution. But maybe in a circuit this could be fun, because you have a lot of space to find this revolution. In the street, no, completely not. So imagine you are doing your road trip. To find this kind of revolution, you need to stay with the engine always screaming, because you need to stay around 8,000-9,000 revolution every time. So imagine to ride your bicycle, your motorcycle, always like this. It was crazy, and they are so stressful, because honestly, it's complicated to ride a motorcycle. It's pushing you for all the trip. And yes, you will be fast, because you have 155 horses that pushing below you in any moment. But honestly, on the streets, no, they are not useful, completely not useful. And for this reason, this one help a lot. This one help a lot, and give you the opportunity to enjoy your rides. Because it's true, it's only 120 horses, but they are all completely ready since 2003, 3000 revolutions. So absolutely yes, this motorcycle is so fun. And you can expect to go faster than the old one in the streets, because if you have a run a race, a drag race from the two of this new old version, of course this version will be win, because are lighter and they have all the horses ready from 2000 3000 revolutions. And in a, I don't know, 1 kilometers maybe race, yes, of course this will win. If you have a long one, probably not. To the end, the old version will start to push to 155 horses, and that the horses will make the difference. So this is it. I recommend this motorcycle for the people that want to enjoy the streets, want to have the possibility to race, like me in this moment, the motorcycle in the city, and enjoy 360 degrees, because this is a good motorcycle, really good motorcycle. Now I had more or less 5,000 kilometers, so I tried in any kind of streets, in any kind of moment, and the new electronic is really good. The 3 modality, this one, and this one. I will show you better in details after. If you want, I can do a different short video to explain it, because I think that the first one, this one, and the third one are really useful. The second one, no. It's like for nerds, because give you some information that honestly they are not useful. If you are riding, you cannot take in consideration what they say to you. It's how couple you are pushing that moment, and how accelerator you are using that moment. But you don't want to know this right while you're riding, no. So it's, I don't know, it's a screen that usually I don't use. I think that it's useless. The first one is better, but I will talking about another video. So I think that lighter, it's better to have more horses. Completely agree with the new engine, new Ducati engine, this V2. It's completely another world, and it's really funny to have all this power. 30 horses less, but 17, 18 kilos left are really more useful. Have some people that prefer to see this Ducati instead, the Sagrada Familia. Okay, I want just to add some information about the consume. So this motorcycle is lighter, so the consume will be, it's reduced respect to another one, the old one, because 18 kilos and less really help to have less consumes in terms of gasoline. So I am just 75 kilograms of person. So I'm lighter too. And with me, this motorcycle with a full gasoline, I can reach 210, 200 kilometers of free rides, so free streets. Traffic, of course, everything will be more. The consumer will be higher, of course, because the traffic can just consume a lot more. And yes, this is really great because allowed you to have a lot of streets to ride, and there's really a plus one to for this motorcycle. And now we will go to take a ride up. So if you have any questions, you just leave a comment so I can reply you with all my information, experience on this motorcycle. I want to take a ride around the Sagrada Familia and trying to go up to the panoramic pond.